Welcome back to another max level testing video for Marvel Strike Force. So this of course is taken from the test server where all characters are maxed out. So it's level 75, it's gear tier 13 and all the abilities are maxed out, which is probably the most important thing because spending your tier 4 abilities is something you have to be really careful about. You don't want to waste them at all because they are pretty sparse. So in this video, it's actually the first test center video where we'll be doing a raid. Will of course be Ultimus VII will be shown off, and I'll be showing off two very recent characters, or two of the most recent actually. It's Black Bolt and Yo-Yo. They both look to be really strong, and I think they could be a whole lot of fun in raids. So that's the primary reason really for doing this video. Now alongside them I had to drop in Minn-Erva because she's fantastic. Ultron as well, because we don't have Black Bolt showing up in the raid just yet to nullify Ultron. For the 5th spot I wasn't quite sure, and if this run doesn't go too well, I'm open to suggestions in regards to the 5th character, which I'll then take into account for a future raid video we'll do. But this is the team we're using here. You can see they're up at 349,000 power. So let's jump into Ultimus VII and we'll see how we get on. So I'll quickly show off the node here so you know which one it is we're going into. So it's the far right, this is the lane I always go for, and this is J2 Slap. This one is genuinely a pretty easy start. So put the speed on ×3 here. It is pretty manic to watch, but one of your biggest problems is the timer in the raid at the moment. So, and I'm just going to whiz through this as well, so apologies if the commentary's a little bit, I'm a bit distracted. I'm getting distracted already with it, but apologies if I sound a bit distracted. It's just the fact I'm trying to beat the timer here. Let's just see, I don't use Scientist Supreme often at all, so what does start off with actually? I believe, yeah, it's this one here we start off with. We get all the debuffs, but we can flip them in just a moment with her. For Black Bolt, let's just use this basic for now. Well, that was awesome, that done a whole lot of damage. It does 600% damage actually, when I think about it. So hopefully what I'm looking to do is to go into the next rounds with some of the abilities available. That's really important in this raid. It's probably one of the most important things actually. You want to start off straight away with the likes of Ultron's bots being available to you. A lot of characters dropping in now. Let's fire this off quickly. We get energy for Black Bolt for his ultimate, so do that. There we go, 70,000 damage on everyone. Wow, look at Black Bolt's passive there, that's amazing. Then we've got a Scientist Supreme, so she's flipping everything here. And then, do we need more bots? I don't think we actually do, to be honest. There's only 4 enemies remaining, it's these ones here. We're smashing through this. Just use basics from this point onwards then, try and charge up a little bit for the next turn. So that was incredibly easy. Large part of it's going to be the power, but I'm really liking Black Bolt. He completely owned there. He really did. I probably didn't need to have the timer on ×3. But let's jump into the next match. So this next one here, on occasion I do actually time out, but I reckon we should be alright with the damage we've got. I'm just not sure where our abilities are actually sitting. I don't think they're at the ideal charge at the moment. Let me actually put this on ×2. Fingers crossed we'll still have enough time here for it. Now, I like to leave Nobu up so he can then call in summons, and it's a 15% health via Minn-Erva. So that's the reason I'm leaving him up there. Do we go for, let's call in the summons, and then we'll do the ultimate on the next turn. And that'll work nice because then it will actually give him energy, which will fill up the summons again. So we'll get rid of Hand Archer. Just the basic should be more than enough for that. Yeah, definitely. 28,000. There's another Archer there. They're down. Back to Venom. In fact, it's going back onto ×3. I don't want to time out here, and it's going a little bit slower actually. Here we go. Wow, Venom sure does have a whole lot of health in this level. So I'm actually going to go to Nobu. Just the reason being that he doesn't have the defense up all the other characters do at the moment. So let's go for this, and then we'll flip it in just a moment. That'll hopefully help out a lot. I know you've got cleanse in one of the Ultron bots, but I don't actually want to spend the time clicking and holding it down to find out who, because I know the timer is most definitely against me here. Let's go for this, 600% damage, 131,000, and the passive finishes him off. So one-shotted that character there. Flipping everything. This will definitely do the cleanse there on Venom. So he's down. Next up we'll go for Goblin. Hello. Jessica can actually be pretty dangerous because she can strip all the buffs on a character and we don't want that at all. Nice amount of evade on our characters. You can see that fence down applying there, even on Jessica with her huge resistance. That's what Yo-Yo's doing to bring the survivability. Let's see, so we need to burn down Luke Cage quick here. I really am just whizzing through this as quickly as I can because I know the timer is against me here. It's not as if I'm calculating every single move I'm doing, far from it. There's Miles. Nothing we can do about him, unfortunately. He's going to hit like a truck in just a moment. Low, we should have the fence down on him actually. Now the fact that Miles is going to hit hard really soon, I don't want to apply all these debuffs. And then he just casts it a moment later. Ultron bots wise, not sure if I should have called him in there. Black Bolt Ultimate. There we go, that's that Miles down. Concentrate on Green Goblin and it leaves characters that, outside of Miles using his ultimate, they're not huge damage dealers. There you go. Only done like 11,000 there. I didn't notice, but I'm pretty certain that will be a result of Yo-Yo getting the fence down. So from here, I'm just going to use basics because I want to get into the next node, which is the boss node. I want to get into that with my abilities all available. We'll see if we can one-shot that one. There we go, assist as well. Doesn't really matter which one we focus on here. Cage can get a few more buffs, so we'll actually go for him first. Health-wise, we're looking decent as well. That's good, a minute 20 left on the clock. This is all going good. Of course, these characters are maxed out, but still. There we go, very nice. So let's check out the next node, and this is the boss node. So this will be the first proper test of this team to see how we actually go on. It's 3.5 million power for this particular node, and it's one that I can normally just about do first time, but I run out of time, but we'll see if we can do it here. Okay, let's see. To start, I'll go for Iron Fist, just because otherwise we'll be healing two of the characters. After that, I'll go for Carnage, because when you take enemies down, you're just speeding him up, and he can get a lot of attacks in. Let's see, bots, or yeah, bots first actually, and then ultimate next. Let's go for this. Hopefully we can flip it pretty quick. Ton of debuffs on them. The special would actually be overkill there, there was no need to actually use that, so that's why I just used the basic. That was more than enough because of the defense down. Never really used at all Scientist Supreme in Ultimate 7, I know a lot of people do. Seems to be pretty amazing, to be honest. You've got that little period where I've not flipped anything yet, which is a bit hairy. 288,000 crit. Holy shit, that was amazing. Punisher next, he can be a right pain in the butt, so let's see if we can take him out. 600% damage, 166,000 crit. Oh my word. Then we've got probably Venom next, although Captain America can be annoying with the taunt and the defense up to everyone, which will slow me way down, so we'll go for him. We go Cap's down. After Cap, I'll go for Cage, because otherwise he could be buffing up characters. I know I'm leaving some damage dealers, but I just don't want to get slowed down. I think the clock is against me here more than anything. I've got a huge amount of buffs on my characters, so let's go for this. Death Proof keeps him up, but then we had Black Bolt, of course, with the passive to finish him off. Iron Fist next, actually. Don't know if we can do it on Miles, but here we go. Black Bolt, let's see what he does. He's passive kicking in, look at that. Wow, amazing. So good. Right, Punisher next. Playing around with Black Bolt and Yo-Yo in the Blitz mode made me really want to take them into the raid. I could see the potential with Yo-Yo. Absolute great character, even if I can't say her name right and I called her Yu-Yu a minute ago. Getting too excited here with this gameplay where I'm smashing everything. I can't talk right. Let's see, I'm not going to flip everything here. I don't think it's really needed at this point. We're in control. Just jinxed it probably. 4 remaining. Go. Took some damage there. Nothing too much I need to worry about. Let's go in for Carnage next. Let's get some buffs on us. And then after that, probably Venom I would say. Miles, now that he's used his ultimate, we don't really need to worry about him. He'll slow somebody down and he'll reduce their speed bar, but I can take that. Again, I'm just saving everything for the next turn here. It's going really nice. So I think I'll go left on the next route. It's one of the hardest actual stages. It's one with Iron Man and all the Ultron bots, but Black Bolt should work very nice against them. And Yo-Yo with the Offense Down should work really nice against Iron Man and War Machine, actually. It's really strong getting Offense Down on every turn. Unbelievable. And it's very rarely been resisted as well. So health's all looking good. We're not using any health packs. There we go. That's done boss node. A minute 19 left. Oh yeah. Now let's check out the next one we'll be doing. Here's the next node here. We are going to go left, so this is Bleeding Love, this particular one. I think the start can be a bit of a pain due to Drax, but we can hopefully clear him and then move on and just start spanking everyone else. With this node here then, I'll need to make sure I'm playing careful just so we've got our characters charged for the next round. That's the Iron Man and all the Ultron bots one. Scientist Supreme, almost down there actually. Let's see, there's no point going for any kind of heal at the moment. Let's just see if we can take down Drax. No, we didn't take him down. I thought we might with the defense up, but he must have a huge amount of health. If Scientist Supreme does go down, then we can bring her back via Minn-Erva anyway, so we don't have to worry too much about that. Let's see, this one is attacking. Is it adjacent? That's just random actually. Now Scarlet Witch next, and then after that maybe Vision. The ability block can be a bit of a pain. Let's go for this, bit dangerous, but I'm going to try it anyway. Scarlet down, Vision next. Well, he's got the defense up at the moment, so let's just focus on some other characters. Wow, look at that with the assist and then that. Amazing. And this time, Venom. Don't want him spreading all the debuffs, so I'll be flipping them anyway, I suppose. Got some health there for Scientist Supreme. Everything flipped. We're now in control. Oh, this is going to be nice. There we go. Look at that. Oh wow. Almost all those characters taken out there with Black Bolt. Amazing. Right, just basics from this point now, really. I could do with taking out Vision though. Okay, see. What's he waiting for? It's resisted anyway. That's great. So let's take him out. By the next, I would say, out of these remaining characters, we've got 3 minutes left. We're going to drop back to our basics for the next stage. This is going pretty nice. It's going really nice, actually. Let's see. Nah, no point using that. I was tempted to, but I'd probably got all the charges back on most of them, but whether or not. Probably Drax next, I would say. 2 minutes 50 remaining. Awesome. I think we're going to get through a good amount of stages here. As we go on, though, it'll be stages that generally I don't run with my line, so I'll be going in blind, but this team seems to be really nice. Seems like the other team's hardly moving with the speed bar reduction and so on. There you go, that's all he's done in ages. A heal, that's not going to save you. Perfect. We're going into this next level fully set up. So here we go for the next one. So this is the one that's really tricky. The node after it's going to be tricky as well, and I suppose they will just get harder, but this is mechs and minions, one that a lot of people really do struggle with. I'm thinking that with the setup we've got, with Black Bolt to handle the Ultron bots, with Yo-Yo to apply the offense down when Iron Man and War Machine fire off their skills, I think we should be alright here, hopefully. This will be the first real challenge here. Who do I take out? War Machine can really be a bit of a pain. Yeah, try and take him out first. I normally go right when I'm running this from my actual lines, so that's the reason I'm bit unsure the best way to tackle this. Wow, Minn-Erva took a lot of damage there. We have Iron Man going soon as well. Maybe applying those debuffs for Scientist Supreme was not a good idea. Lost Minn-Erva, Scientist Supreme is almost down. What's going to happen here? Yeah, we lost her as well. I really did mess up there a lot. So let's keep going. We're going to bring these characters back. I'm going to have another crack at this actually. We're going to be down in just a moment. It's that disappointing, I think, personally, that I did mess up myself going for Scientist Supreme with the debuffs. I shouldn't have done that turn number 1. So we get smashed, but we're going to go back in. This will be slightly different this time because you won't have Scientist Supreme doing that. So let's try again. Okay, here we go for round 2. So do not use Scientist Supreme's ultimate on the first turn. Seems to be a massive mistake there. Really shouldn't have done that. It's going to be slightly different this time round, of course, because we have the fact that some of the characters on the enemy team have used their abilities, but it should still be pretty tricky. Hopefully we can pull it back and show off that really the biggest mistake there was the Scientist Supreme. We're still going to get spanked actually. Yeah, there's Minn-Erva down. Wow. We could be hitting a wall with this one, and we've done so well up to this point. I think we are actually. I could be playing it really badly. I think we're maybe hitting a wall as well. So let's see, there's no revive or anything here, is there? No, just flipping effects and so on. Apply regen, increase duration. No, it's not doing anything for anyone really, that. This is really surprising and a bit disappointing, to be honest. If I have handled this completely the wrong way and I could possibly do it with this team, then let me know in the comments below how I should actually be handling it. Ah, she's down as well now. So that's it. That's a real pity. I'm really surprised. It could be down to me, it could just be... Sometimes with Ultimate 7, depending on the lane, you have to change about the teams a little bit. I could probably do with someone when I'm thinking about it. Let me try this again. I could maybe do with the likes of Invisible Woman to apply our barrier to everyone for the start, all the burst you take, because you do take a lot. So I would probably replace Scientist Supreme with Invisible Woman, and I'll maybe do that for another video and then carry on the run from there, from that node onwards. But there we go, I'm going to leave it there because we did get wiped twice, so that was clearly the wrong strategy to use. But let me know in the comments below what you think of this particular team I showed off and what team I should use next time I do tackle this node. I'm thinking of Invisible Woman, and my voice is actually going, so this is perfect time to say thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you all again soon.